Gus, you half a goon, get up here. Sit. I started casting, well, we're not really casting, but we're getting ready to cast with the dogs. And each dog, it's about following directions, so I'm teaching the dog to follow hand signals, right, left, or back right, back left. So the first thing that I start doing is I just start having the dog move from one target to the other. And this is where it becomes a game for the dog. Now, the problem I was having with Gus is, one, he's a male Labrador, he's a goofball, and I would, you know, like, he wouldn't stay on the target. He would move. Like, I might get him on the target, but he might sit and then think that he's supposed to run back to the other target. That's not the game we're playing, Gus. Sit. So, to help him understand the game, I used a mini educator. I used the e-collar. So if he started getting off his mark, I might start tapping and like use body language and get him back onto the target. Now the mini educator is on 8. That's lower than a human can even feel it. That's how it's used. It's used lower than a human can feel it. If you're working with a dog trainer and they're like having on like 40 or something with your puppy, why are you using them? They can feel it lower than a human can feel it. I'm just creating this annoyance. And the annoyance stops when you're compliant. That's it. These are an effective tool, but they're like any of the dog training tools. They can be used properly or improperly. So the first thing I started doing was just something like this, just to show you. Hey, Gus, get up there. No, Gus, go. Up. Get up there, brother. Sit. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Gus, get up there. Up. No, up. Get up there. Up. It's moving a little slow. Sit. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Gus, up. Get up there, Gussie. There you go. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Gus, here. Up. Get up there, dude. Up. Gus, sit. So see how he's sitting now? He's picked up the game. That's what I want him to do. That's all it is. We'll tighten this up. We'll look at the targets, or if we're using retrieving items, they're things that are good. And he wants to move to each target, and I'll be using hand signals to tell him what target to go to. It doesn't matter where they are. There could be like 10 of them in a field, and you can cast the dog to each target. Dogs love it. They love it. Gus, up. No, up. Sit. No, sit. Now, see how he's sitting? I don't want him to sit like that, but we're going to tighten it up as we go. And the dog starts looking at you for direction. So they sort of naturally start sitting the proper way. Remember, the dog goes in the direction of its head. So that's not good. He's not paying attention. Gus, turn around. Sit. Like that. That was a perfect example of me wanting him to all I did was like do this motion. It's similar to casting, is that I'm using hand gestures and body language to tell the dog what I want the dog to do. One thing that Gus was doing was, if I was standing here, he would start like trying to go around me and go that way. No good. If I'm telling him I want him to go in front of me, so I'd start saying no, and then I might even start backing up and make sure that he went in front of me. You're a good boy, Gus. Gus, up. Good boy. Sit. Now that's perfect. Now we're doing some other stuff with these, and let me go get Toto for the next part of this demonstration. Gus, you are a good boy, dude. His tail's like, that's what you want. You want a slow wag. You don't want a super excited dog. You know how easy it would be to amp this dog up? Super easy. You want the dog to be as calm as possible, and for that to be your dog's general behavior. So there will be times that you're going to see the dog super excited, but right before that excitement, I haven't given him a command yet, like say he's doing a retrieve. So he needs to be calm, sitting next to me, calm, and then I'll send him on the retrieve. But I will not send him on the retrieve unless he's like this, calm. Right, Gus? You're a good boy, dude. You're a goofball. Let me go get Toto. Here, come on, Gus. Toto, get up there. Up. When you're casting the dog is following direction. That's what you want. You want the dog to always be looking at you for direction. She's not, but she hasn't been doing this long enough. We're gonna get her to cast, and she'll be great. So will Gus. I did the same thing with her that I did with Gus, which is just like kind of push her around doing this. Toto, up. Good girl. Toto, up. Good girl. Toto. Toto, up. No, up. Good girl. Sit. And then start getting them to sit like that. With Gus, it was more of an issue. No, he was doing that, and that's improper. They had to learn to play the game. This helps. She's on a micro educator, and actually we just had it on vibrate. It's on 0. So we're gonna put her at 6. Hey, get up there, and she'll perform better. I guarantee you. Sit. No, sit. Good. Toto, up. Good. Sit. Good. Toto, heel. Good. Toto, up. Good girl. Turn around. Sit. No. Sit. Toto, heel. Come on, baby. Sit. Good girl. That's good, Toto. Toto, up. Good girl. No. Sit. No. Sit. That's good. Now we're doing something different, and if your dog's trained to use the targets and you can cast them, you can do this too. I'm casting the dog when I'm pointing to something, and the dog is going to that area to either, in this case, get on an object, get on a place target, or to do a retrieve. It's the same thing. Toto, heel. No, heel. Sit. That's pretty good. It's a nice heel. That's real nice. We worked on that, didn't we? Toto, up. Good girl. Sit. Now you see the way she spins all the way around? That's what you want. You want the dog, it's muscle memory. So you want the dog always looking for direction. It doesn't matter if we have objects out in the field. I want the dog facing me so that I can direct her. So that either she could go right, left, or back right, back left. And let me give you an example. I'll go get Marty, and then you can have a better idea of what I'm talking about. But she's going to be great at this, aren't you, Toto? Toto, heel. Perfect. Fucking perfect, sis. You're a good girl. Heel. Now this is Marty. Marty has an e-collar on too. It's not a big deal. We use them lower than a human can feel it. It makes for a well-trained dog. The problem is if you're using it high. Use them lower than a human can feel it. You use it for conditioning. But then once the dog's conditioned, if you're having a problem, if the dog isn't understanding it, is making a mistake, you can indicate it as, I hate to even use the word punishment because you're using it so low. But it helps the dog learn to play the game. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll back cast Marty. I'll put him there, and then I'll back cast him to there. So I'll raise this arm, and then I'll spin this way and go to there. And that's back casting. Marty, get up here, brother. Sit. Marty, back. Sit. You're good. Bring it on up here, brother. Sit. Back. No, sit. No, that's not sit. That he's not supposed to do. Marty, I know what he wants to do, and you're not going to do it. Marty, sit. No, Marty, sit. No, sit up, dude. Marty, you're running the video. Sit. Marty, here. No, get up there. Turn around. Sit. Sit. Back. Now that time, no, get back up there, Marty, up. So see, it doesn't matter what arm I raise. If I raise this arm, he spins that way. If I raise this arm, then he spins that way. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do the left one again. Marty, here. Oh, get up there, brother. Sit. Marty, back. Oh, dude, get up there. Get straight. Sit. Marty, back. Sit. Good boy. Here, bring it up here. Here. Sit. Marty, back. That's a good boy. Sit. Marty, here. Bring it up. Sit. Marty, back. No. Get up there. Marty. Marty, back. Good. Sit. Bring it over here. Sit. Marty, back. Sit. Now, there's also right and left casting, and it's just how it sounds. So, if I want Marty to go that one, I'd go, Marty, over. Sit. Marty, over. Sit. Marty, over. Sit. Marty, over. Sit. That's not sit, but okay, you want to do that? Marty, over. Down. Good. Marty, over. Down. Good. Marty, over. Down. No, down. Do you see his body language? He's doing it because he loves it. You don't have to use food. The command itself ends up being fun for the dog. You can use anything that the dog likes. It's not a big deal. I could say Marty's a good boy. It might get him a little excited. I don't have to all the time, though, because I'm working with him and he likes it. He likes to work. Marty, up. Sit. Good boy, Marty. Heel. No, heel. Marty, up. Good. Sit. Marty, heel. Sit. Marty, up. Sit. Marty, heel. Sit. Marty, up. Sit. You're a good boy, dude. You are a good little man. You know that? You are a good little man. Heel. Sit. Good boy. He does it for that, too. Tell him he's good. You're a good little man. You bring it up high? Bring it up high. Yes. Marty, up. No. Marty, up. Sit. Marty, heel. Sit. Marty, up. Sit. Down. Marty, heel. Sit. Marty, down. Not once did I use the e-collar. Not once. But it's on him. And that's something that you should know, that once the dog's fully trained, you keep putting the e-collar on him. You keep putting it on him for like 6 months. He's not done training. We're not taking it off in 6 months. By the way, Marty is a client. He's stuck here because of the pandemic. He's from Canada. It's Marty. Like I could care less. He can hang out with Mango. I don't care. He's fine here. I love the dog. I love you, Marty. You're a good boy. Do you miss your mom? Yeah, not really. He just said he doesn't miss Schlepp at all. That's not very nice. He didn't mean that, though. Schlepp's watching this. He does. Sometimes he's... Marty, sometimes do you cry missing your mom? No, not really, because I'm real stoned. He's not doing that anymore. I took it away from him and Mango. Marty, up. You're a good boy. See, he was a slacker. His partaking in the Hempus delecti. So I took his Dubaggio away, and now look at him work. He doesn't want to be a slacker anymore. He wants to work with me, don't you, Marty? Not really. Heel. Sit. Marty, up. Good boy. Down. I'm going to slip him up on this one because he hadn't done it in a long time. Let's see if he hasn't done this in like 4 months. Marty, place. No, Marty, place. Down. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, little man. No, down. Okay, Marty, heel. Sit. Marty, up. That was good. Marty, heel. Marty, up. Sit. Marty, place. Down. It's a beautiful job, dude. Really nice work. You're done. Take a break with Mango, okay? But no more, no smoking weed, Marty. I don't know where they get it. There's some asshole down the street or something. Some German shepherd they get it from, or he won't tell me. I tried, he won't tell me. They got a poodle down the road this way. She's French. Enough said. There's puppies that look real weird. They don't look like a poodle. They don't really look like Marty and Mango and Tonka. They're freaky looking. Come on, heel.